Cycle's bull market crypto winners are going to be this cycle's losers. In the last bull market, if you'd invested $10,000 in Solana, the new hotness, you'd have made over $2 million at its peak. But here's the wild part. If you'd instead put that same money into the previous cycle winners, like the 2017 ICOs, you'd have barely doubled your money at the peak. This isn't random. There's a pattern here that almost nobody talks about, but it's happening right now with AI tokens and memes. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why this happens, how to spot which sectors are next, and build a foundation, see the foundation that we use for our crypto momentum systems. Cool. What's up, traders? My name's Chris. I've been trading for 25 years. I've been in crypto since 2014. I ran a crypto hedge fund back in 2017. And I'm seeing the exact same pattern playing out right now that made early investors in crypto fortunes in previous cycles. So let's have a look. And I'm gonna take you to my charts. Let's have a look at what we're seeing. Okay, so first things first, we are at pretty much all-time highs right now on Bitcoin. It's like teetering with it. The long signal, our momentum systems long signal, got long. We entered the crypto market exactly a year and a week ago today. And the signal kicked off the bull market that everybody had been waiting for. And I want to point out a couple of things. Every cycle is similar and different. It's similar in a lot of ways because what happens is you get the big move in Bitcoin, and then that's the wealth creation effect. And then from there, that money, people get bored. They want to invest in new things. They see new hotness happening. They kind of start exploring. And then that money starts moving into the altcoins and the other things. So the thing that makes this so interesting is nobody's paying attention to that the previous cycle's winners are what all the people are talking about as the next big win. If you think about it, the people who were new the last cycle now have big social media platforms and followers and a bunch of cred because, they went through the cycle and they've been there still. And so all they remember is the promises of last cycle, the promises that these amazing projects, said that they were going to solve all these things. It's just that they never did. And so you can you can definitely see where the winners are from that. And you can definitely see the losers. So let me show you what I mean here. Okay. So let's take a look. This is Bitcoin. Why is it? There we go. Okay. It's really slow. So Bitcoin currently is at all-time high. We put in all-time highs back in March. We are like today right here at all-time highs. It's almost there. Pennies off. So look at that. And what do we know about Bitcoin? We know that Bitcoin is, if Bitcoin's happy, everybody's happy. If Bitcoin's sad, everybody's sad. If Bitcoin's has been happy, then altcoins, when a Bitcoin rally happens, the money flows into altcoins, right? So what we should see right now is if I start pulling up some altcoins from last cycle, well, if Bitcoin's at all-time high, altcoins should be close to all-time highs. We should be, at least sending higher, right? Let's go back to some of the big winners. Like one of the big ones, Matic, USD. Come on, computer. All right, did it not go? I don't know what's going on with my computer. It's asleep. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so Matic launched in March of 2021 on Coin. Okay, let's Bitcoin. Let's just, remember where we're at. Why is everything so slow right now? What is going on? Come on, internet. Okay, this is Bitcoin at all-time highs. And that was Matic. Okay, let's have a look at AVAX. Cool project, gaming, below. Everybody's a big fan of Link. It's just at these lows. It's like if you told me the Bitcoin was at all-time highs, if you told me that right now, I would say, okay, cool. We're probably sending on, all the things, right? Maybe Uniswap. Nope. Like, what would it be? Because this happened, the peak happened, and then it never reverted back to where it goes. The only thing that I can think of that has survived and is actually thriving right now is Solana. Solana isn't quite at all-time highs, but it made a solid run of it. Solana is the only one that is still up near its high. And there's a reason. It's because Solana is used for something. Buying and selling meme coins, really. But that's it. But there's a clue there, right? That's the point that we need to pay attention to. So here's Jupiter. I wonder if this one has any, not really doing all that much. The only thing from last cycle that's doing anything is Solana. So let's take a look at something from the 2017 cycle, if we can find a way to go back that far. So my computer is just it's not my computer. It's my internet, it looks like. Okay, so April 2019. Okay, so it didn't list until 2019, it looks like, on Coinbase. That's not true. I remember it listing. I believe it listed sooner. Anyway, you can see that in 2019, it had its little rally. 2020, it definitely, okay, we need to go to like Kraken. I think it was on Kraken. I definitely know it was on, let's do it on Bitfinex. I know it was on Bitfinex because I traded it on Bitfinex in 2017. All right, so okay. So the 2017, 2018 high, notice that this is another pattern I want you to look at. Bitcoin peaked here when EOS was at like $6 or $7. Okay. And then it at 20,000, Bitcoin at 20,000 peaked, and then it crashed. And then we had Ethereum peak, and EOS was 3 times higher. And then we head into the final May of 2018 rally where we get up to 23. That was it. This ICO from 2017 never again saw its highs and has just been pooped to infinity. It is absolutely the thing. So what's challenging about this is everybody who just came from 2-3 years ago from that crypto market, they're all still like super bowled up on DeFi and gaming and NFTs and all these other things. The things that work in the previous cycle rarely carry over unless there's some real utility to it. We see that with Solana. Solana is the breeding ground for this new current thing. And what I want to talk about is if you're holding out for the previous cycle's winners to get back to where they're going to be and off to the promised land, you're going to miss it. You're not going to make it. Unless they pull a rabbit out of their hat and they like stop dumping all their locked up coins, all the VCs and founders and everybody stop dumping on everybody who tries to, support their project and invest in it. Nothing's going to happen. It's going to end up like this EOS thing over here. Okay. The only one that's surviving is Solana. They've been, shipping code, building product, being in the community, providing things that everybody wanted, doing the stuff, taking on competitors, and they have survived. So what we need to understand is what was the hot thing in 2017 was not the hot thing in 2021. The hot thing in 2017 was ICOs of magic solutions that they were trying to convince you that they were solving of problems that didn't exist. 2021 was DeFi. Put up your $10,000, you stake it, and we'll pay you a bunch of money, and you can borrow against it and leverage it, and you do all these other things, and poof, all the money disappeared, right? NFTs, magic JPEGs that are, hold value. The ideas are fantastic. The thing is, it's not the ideas. It's that the market that is coming in is, and this is the important part, the market that's coming in to this is new money. old money. If you've been in a cycle or two, you are considered old money in crypto. And so you have a perspective of, okay, I am going to, I'm a professional crypto dude. I, focus on this stuff or whatever. You're really bought in. You've learned a lot of things. You know technology, you know the narratives, you know the players, you know all these sort of things, right? The new folks don't. And so for them, would they rather go into a place where it's full of a bunch of angry people yelling about, you don't know the technology and you're a no coiner and, like all those sort of things? Or do you go to a place that's brand new where all you have to do is, read a little bit, watch a few videos, and suddenly you're about as big an expert as everybody else, right? That's what happened with ICOs. It didn't take much. You just didn't have to do Bitcoin, and you kind of went and did an Ethereum thing. Boom, money was there. Same thing. If you went and did an Ethereum ICO sort of thing or a Bitcoin sort of thing in 2021, it didn't do so good. But if you went and did a DeFi thing or like a layer one for its own thing, protocols or whatever for its own reasons, it crushed. If you did it for NFTs, it crushed because it didn't take a lot to get up to speed. So you could like get in to crypto, get your money, some money into crypto, see what everybody's talking about that you understand, and see really it's just the big candles that go straight up. That's where they're going to go. They're brand new. They have no other idea to go there. They go there. And then this small little space creates so much wealth for these people that they start investing in new things. And you start creating an ecosystem around that new space. And everybody over here who has been in previous cycles is still focused on the thing that they were sold on the previous one. So they're still trying to make that happen. They're still trying to do it, watching all this other stuff and like, oh, that's fake. Why would anybody do that? Well, in the meantime, that market is sending. And eventually they come. So it's the folks in the middle who have some experience under the belt. They're holding on to the previous markets, narratives, and investments, hoping that they are finally going to succeed this time. They suddenly see all the money being made. They see all the opportunities. They run to it eventually. And they're the ones that create the big market blowoffs. By the way, if you want to, I do a full 40 to 60 minute training on momentum, how I built the crypto momentum system and the framework for how I do everything in crypto. If you want that, I got a link down below. You can go click on that, watch the video. It's free. It tells you everything I did, everything that you need to know about trading the crypto momentum system. You're going to have to see how I did it, see everything behind it, and then you're going to have to go learn how to do all that stuff. But it'll teach what you need to learn. Instead of thinking you need to go out and study all these other things, it will point you in the right direction. There's going to be a link down below. I want you to go watch that. Go watch the video. You don't have to give me an email or anything like that. Just click on the video and watch it. I hope it brings you value. If you want to join us in the momentum system, there's also that opportunity there. Okay, so back to business here. The new money comes in. They see Bitcoin at 72,000 and they're like, no way. They see, Solana at 200 or whatever, 170 or whatever, and they're like, no way. They see anything that they have any opportunity to make money on, and they're like, well, where's all the action at? And where is it cheap? Meme coins. Right now, it's meme coins. Okay. It's not easy. If you've been in crypto, you're going to be turned off from it because you have to get off your exchange. You got to go into a wallet. You got to wade into this world where you can only put a couple $100 to work. You can't really do huge amounts of money and hope that, you're going to figure it out. These guys, they've got to figure it out. They went from 0 to 100 because there was no barrier for them to do it. They don't have to learn any of the technology to do it. It's very, very simple. So it's wide open for them right now. And so that's where it's all at. So each cycle has this thing that the OGs look at and they're like, that's play. That's playtime. That's not real. Except if you look back and, there's this saying in technology is like, what are the smartest people doing on weekends? That's going to be the main thing 10 years from now. The dude who made Doge, it was like 10 years ago. The dude who made Doge was just tinkering around. He's like, let me try the technology and make something and we'll make a joke. 10 years later, meme coins are the freaking heat right now. It's crazy. So I'm not saying that memes are going to like run this cycle. They are right now. And this is like the key to everything we're talking about in momentum. Again, click on that link, go watch that video. It's free. I just lay it all out there for you. Send you on your way to know what you need to do. But it's finding the right table that's hot and going to that table. So that's what it's all about. That's where you want to be. You want to be chasing the hottest product. Right now, the hottest product, memes. This is since the October, since our buy signal a year ago moved when crypto moved into a bull market from, our signal got us in October 2023. Since then, memes are up about 1,000%, Solana 600%, RWA and AI is up about 500%, Bitcoin 160%. Okay, so if you're in one of these dexes or any of these other categories, DeFi, Ethereum's up 61% since then. It's nice. That's more than gold. But you don't own crypto to beat gold. You don't own crypto to beat the S&P. So the opportunity is Solana. Everything that is below Bitcoin, like if you can't beat Bitcoin as an investment in crypto, you shouldn't be in anything but Bitcoin. In this period of time, we're up, 17x from that October low to now? We've 17x'd our money. And the majority of it happened over here. We just barely kind of like made a bunch recently with memes because they finally got enough where we could actually trade them. Like the value of a lot of them came big enough where we could actually, like put a couple of bucks to work in there. So we are right now at all-time highs in the crypto market. It is about to send so hard, and you need to be prepared to like break your relationship with the stuff from the last cycle or even the other cycles that have never worked. You need to get away. You need to go where new money is at, or at very least, you need to be in Bitcoin, which is like going to do pretty incredible stuff. So let me show you what I mean. I took an analog of the last 3 crypto cycles. So the 2016, 2020, and 2024 post-halving bull markets. Generally, I put the start date for where the breakout happened that started the bull market for the current one, which is white, the yellow one, which is the 2016 bull market, 2018, and the blue, which is the 2020 to 2022 bull market. And what we can see is that the white line, I would say, is mostly tracking that yellow line quite a bit. It is really, really doing well. And if it's following along, it had its move a little sooner because of the ETF, I think. So this little trend that went up and kept trending, I think happened in the front because of that ETF, but it has just been sideways ever since. Yeah, there's been some dips. We've bought dips. Yeah, we bought some of those dips. 53K was our last one. The 38, I think, K we bought. And I posted videos of all of these before and after. And like, I'm not coming after the fact saying, hey, we did it. I like tweeted this out. I send all this out. So this is the analog price chart. Let me rerun the code, see if it's updated at all, of those 3 cycles. It looks to me that the most obvious parallel is the 2016 to 2018 bull market, which means we are right at the point of hitting all-time highs. We might be a little ahead of it, but all-time highs, and we should break new all-time highs, come right back into it a little bit. So if we're at 74,000, whatever, 75,000 right now, we might break it up to 80 and come back down 75, 70, who knows? But then it should start moving. And I think we should get to like 100 103 to 105,000 Bitcoin, bring it back to 75 ish. Now, like I'm ballparking these, but I do believe we're going to get an overshoot on 100. And then if that could very well be the end of it, 100,000 Bitcoin is something that like you could not have asked for anything better when we got our bull signal at 30,000. But here we are. We're just beginning the momentum phase. You'll notice the momentum phase goes from 100% to 200% to 300, 400% higher. So 400% above or 300% above that 100,000 is obviously right around 300,000 per Bitcoin. And I think it's totally doable, especially if we get some war type stuff where money printing has to happen. And this is right now, this has been the path that has kept me on since I discovered it. It was right around the halving, I think, is when I decided to put this together to kind of see. And you can see it was almost perfect right in here. And then sideways for a year or so. And then boom, it all starts. Coincidentally, it all started in October of 2017. So we're still a year away. Would the equal would be October of 2025. So we're still about a year away, which leads me to believe that 300,000-ish price, 265 to 300 or so, I think is totally doable if we have a whole, like 12, 14, 15 months to go from here heading into it. So should be good. Again, guys, go check out that video. The link's down below. Check it out. If you want to sign up for the momentum system, you can do it. I've opened it up again. So 20 people will be allowed to join the system, but it's expensive. Okay. So I'm not pitching you to buy it. I'm saying what you need to learn is in that video. If you want like the shortcut from, hey, I want to get into crypto momentum and I want to get an awesome system and I want to have a full process with alerts and a group and all these other things. That's what the crypto momentum system's all about. But you don't need that. I'm giving you all you need to go and start studying and researching and figure out what you need to do to get a momentum system. And again, look, we're about 1 year away from the peak, I believe. So you've got a whole year. You could like sign up for the system today and then have a whole year of a bull market potentially. Not financial advice. Or go watch the video. It's less than an hour. Get, dialed in on it and then go and start that research. You'll at least know how to do this stuff. You'll know what's really important and not get caught up in narratives and like living in the past of the ICOs and the DeFis of, Ohm, the old stuff that people are hoping come back to life. Get to what's moving. Learn how to identify what's moving. Get into what's moving. When it's done moving, get out of it and get into what's next, or just get to safety. All that. Again, our course or not the course, the video there, that's free. You can go watch it. I guess it's a course. It gives you everything you need to know. But if you want to bypass that and you want to like, okay, I want to go now because I'm ready and I don't need to go and learn Python or, like figure out how to find all this data and study it and read it and, all of that, then you can sign up and join us. It's not for everybody. Well, it's my favorite thing ever. I love it. It's the best. It got us into the beginning of the bull market here, and it's kept us from running away and got us into meme coins when memes were ripping. It got us into the AI boom when AI was ripping. It got us into other memes when it's been awesome being in the hottest sectors, the hottest token coins, whatever they're called, the hottest of the hot when it's cooking, and then out of it when it's done. It is just the best. All right. Everybody, I love you all. Give us a like and a subscribe too. I didn't even ask for that. Love you.